Dr. King said that intelligence plus character is the goal of true education. AYA drives home the character. A lot of schools definitely drive home intelligence and the classroom content, but we get to do both of those things together.
Students that go through the full AYA experience, they really become salt and light into the other environments they move into. And to have the quality of education that AYA provides, it has given opportunities for students that may not have had a similar opportunity if AYA didn't exist.
For us, an education is more than academics. Excellence in character will open the door more quickly than a good grade.
Their focus on being Christian education and their opportunity for students to really matriculate into some of Atlanta and Georgia's and the Southeast best schools really is a unique combination, and I believe it's making a difference not only for those students, but also the families they're part of and the communities they are part of as well.
Every time we walk into the classroom, it's how they're able to treat one another, but how they're also able to take care of themselves, take care of their siblings, take care of their families.
Children here feel loved, accepted, not judged. We fight very hard for their learning. We fight very hard for them. We want them to experience a safe, trusting, loving environment where learning is going to take place.
When I think about AYA, I think about Romans 12:2. Be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Students that are part of AYA are being transformed because of the emphasis on Christian education, because of the witness of faculty and staff and community volunteers. Are being transformed by what they learn in the classroom, and they're being transformed because of their relationships with each other and relationships in the community. In a word, transformation is what AYA is all about.
Good evening. I'm Peter Rooney, and I know there are many in the audience tonight who don't know me because I know so many of our close friends have invited friends over to be with them to enjoy the auction and to help be part of something much bigger than ourselves, the work of the Atlanta Youth Academy. So welcome to our first ever virtual auction. I want to welcome you. I want to welcome you on behalf of our trustees, our board, our faculty and staff, and most importantly, the students who are getting an incredible education. For 23 years, we've been offering that education, that opportunity to enhance your life. Hard work pays off, and we talk about it all the time. I wish tonight we were in person. However, candidly, I hope you're with close friends. I hope throughout the evening you'll learn more about AYA, even those of you who know us so very, very well. I hope you'll find a time to break bread, to offer a toast to each other, to the school, and hopefully to incredible success in tonight's effort. There are about 70 homes that I know of who are hosting tonight. So while we're here at the school, folks are spread all over Atlanta, Georgia, and really across the country. I don't know of any international events for the AYA auction, but in our 23rd year, we thank all of those homes who are hosting tonight. To our sponsors, a night like tonight's not possible without the sponsorship. We hope that folks watching tonight will make note as the sponsors roll across the screen. We hope they'll make note and say, my goodness, I do business with them, I'll have to thank them. Or perhaps I should look into it. Or I've got a friend that works there and I need to make sure that he or she knows I value their support of the AYA auction. So to all of our hosts, to the host committee, to the faculty and staff, to the board, to each and every one of you, thank you for being with us tonight. I think we'll have a great night. We want to move it along, and that means I need to get out of your way. A night like tonight doesn't happen without incredible staff work, Aaron, Elizabeth, Ann, Tori, and so many others. But leadership at the volunteer level. Savon, Glenn, Nancy, Danielle, so many others. I'm wrong to mention anyone because I'll leave someone out. Here we are in our 17th year of this auction, and we've had one founder and chair. She'd be quick to tell you she's a co-chair with all the others who do the work, but she's the dynamo. Tonight, our goal is to fund over 10% of AYA's budget. Tonight's goal is to make it happen. And without further ado, let me turn it over to the founder, to the co-chair, to the remarkable Dr. Sivan Hines.
Thank you so much, Peter, for that overly generous introduction. I do want to echo Peter in thanking our volunteers and staff for their incredible work in putting tonight together. And I especially want to thank our host committee, our sponsors, and all of you for joining us this evening. As grateful and excited as I am to be here in front of you, I do have to say this is certainly not the way I envisioned the 17th annual auction. And I'm sure it's not the way you envisioned it. As a pediatrician, a physician, I clearly know how deeply and horribly this pandemic has affected our country and our world. And as an auction chair, I got to tell you, it's made it really hard for us too. So please know that every dollar you give tonight matters probably more than it ever has before. And we are so grateful for it. I want to now turn it over to someone who's a lot more fun and entertaining than me, our friend and auctioneer, Jay Cash.
And welcome everyone to our very first live virtual fundraising event. We're coming to you live from our kindergarten studio. We're safe, we're socially distanced in here, and we're gonna have a good time. Tonight, we're going to give each and every one of you the opportunity to donate at a level that's meaningful to you. We've got lots of opportunities to donate, but if you're watching, or maybe you haven't been paying attention, or you got to the party just a little bit late, here's how you can participate if you don't have your GiveSmart app. You want to go to your phone and text AYA 2020. It's very simple. Atlanta Youth Academy, AYA 2020 to this number, 76278, and that will make you a qualified bidder to donate in any item, any portion that we have tonight. You can donate in anything, you can buy anything that you want to. If you don't have your GiveSmart link yet, all you need to do is text AYA 2020 to 76278. And again, we're going to give you opportunities throughout this program to donate on many, many different items that we have. Now, one thing I want to tell you about is go to the homepage on your GiveSmart app. This is really, really cool. Up there, you're going to see where you can donate right now, anything that you want to donate, any dollar amount, and there's also other opportunities. We've got items in our silent auction. We have the wall of wine that just sold out, and that's over 100 bottles of wine that we have sold already tonight. Now listen to this. We have this awesome game. It's called the 1 to 100 game. Now all you have to do is pick any number between 1 to 100, and that's the dollar amount that you donate. Now Elizabeth, you told me we have about 30 numbers left. So I think last check, number 48 was left. So choose 48. That's a $48 donation to AYA. And at the end of this program, somebody out of that 100 is going to win an iPhone 12. So there's a lot of opportunities to have fun here. If every position in the 1 to 100 game sells out, that is over $5,000 that we will raise here tonight. It's called the 1 to 100 game, so check it out, and there is no excuse for everyone not to participate in the 1 to 100 game. Now, the silent auction, there's so many awesome items. If you like to golf, if you like artwork, there's jewelry, there's wine. You can have your pick. The silent auction is going to remain open till after the program ends, till about 8 o'clock. So anybody can donate now, between now and 8 o'clock. Now, right now, I want to introduce to you our live auction items. Now, this is a little bit different than in years past. We've only got 3 live auction items, and they're going to close during the program. So if you want to buy any of these items, you can do so right now. This is your opportunity to participate in the live auction. Now, we got 3 great items. The first auction item that we have, I believe, is right here next to me. Check this out. Now, you know, last year we had a gorgeous Penley painting. This is what we have for you this year. It's the Statue of Liberty, an 18 by 24 acrylic on paper. It's got a black mat, has a black frame, and this is an absolutely remarkable piece to see in person. You are going to love this when you get it home, whether you hang it in your office or in your house. This is a one-of-a-kind Penley piece that we have for you. Now, what I can't believe to tell you is that we've only got $2,500 bid on this Penley, and it's going to remain open for just a few more moments. So if you want to participate in this live auction portion, now's the time to bid. So go to your app, go to the link, and make sure you type in Penley. It's item number 10. It's item number 10, and we've got $3,000 bid on that. Now, you can bid on any of the silent auction until 8 o'clock, but right now during this program, these 3 items are all we're going to have available for you. So the Penley, that's what we have up right now. It's at $3,000, and if you want to be the next bidder, it will be $3,500. Now let me tell you about our second live auction item. And just like that, our Penley has jumped to $3,500, $4,000. Now, ladies and gentlemen, last year, you might remember we sold our Penley for $25,000. So don't worry, you're not going to give too much for anything here tonight. But let me tell you about, we're going to leave it open. Nothing has been declared sold. I'm going to tell you about our next 2 live auction items. Now, our next live auction item is something really, really special. Check this out. Donated tonight is a 20-year bottle of Pappy Van Winkle bourbon. Now this here is really, really special. It's had bids all evening. I think our current bid is up to $3,500. This should be an $8,000 bottle right here. So there's no excuse to not bid anymore. Todd, I think you've been in. James, you've been in. Glenn, you've been in. It's your turn to bid if you want to jump back in. Now this is only $3,500. We've got $4,000. That's what I like to see. The bidding can keep coming in. So if you want to bid, just bid the next increment. That would be $4,100. We're going to go in $100 increments on this bottle. But what I want to tell you about this bottle right here, it has the red label on it, and it's the 20-year Pappy Van Winkle. It's impossible to get. You cannot get your hands on it, and it's definitely a centerpiece or something you can put in the center of your bar that really is a talking point for all of your guests when they come over. But what really makes this bottle unique that most of you don't know, or maybe you do, is that once you drink this bottle of Pappy, is you can keep the bottle and keep the cork, and you can refill it with whatever bourbon you want to and serve it again and again and again to your guests, because they're not going to know the difference more than likely. So this bottle will give itself back multiple times. So don't worry, we're at $4,000. This should be north of $8,000 here tonight. As soon as I get an update on the bidding, we'll come back to it. But again, this is a 20-year bottle of Pappy Van Winkle, and you're not going to find this in any store. But one thing is for sure, 100% of your donation is going right back to our kids at AYA. So rest assured that everything you donate goes back to it. And tonight is probably the only night you can donate and get a bottle of Pappy Van Winkle. And like that, the Penley, go back to our first live auction item, it's jumped to $4,000. So this is getting fun. You're getting into things. Maybe you just tuned in. Have another drink or two if you're at a party. Don't worry, we're not going to judge. And you can bid on any 3 of these items. Now let's go into our third live auction item that we've got here this evening, and it is a vacation. Guys, ladies and gentlemen, I think we all could use a vacation. So what we have for you is we're going to go over to South Carolina, Hilton Head. We've got an unbelievable 2-bed, 2-bath condo. Now it's in the gated Palm Meadows Dunes community. This is the perfect getaway for a small family or a couple. This condo comfortably sleeps 7 people. So you're going to enjoy yourself here. Now this is all newly renovated. It's a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom condominium, all new furnishings. You can check out these gorgeous pictures here. It's a 1-week stay, anytime between, I believe it's May through the end of December 2021. So we're all going to have a reason to need to get away on a vacation, and this is your chance to donate tonight. It is just walking distance to the beach. It's short walk to multiple golf courses, all the amenities of Hilton Head Island. This is going to be a great time in South Carolina. You're going to enjoy yourself. So all 3 of these items are available. Now the silent auction, as I said, they remain open until 8 o'clock. But these 3 items are going to close in just a few moments. The Penley, I like that, jumped right up to $4,500. Our Pappy Van Winkle, it's our 20-year Pappy. All you got to do is be the next bidder. We're going to sell these items during our program here tonight. These 3 items, and then our Hilton Head vacation. Anybody can participate, and I like that. So we've almost got ourselves an auction here. $5,000 on the Penley. The next bid will be $5,500. You're absolutely going to love this remarkable piece. It's 18 by 24. It's a little bit of a large. It takes up some wall space here. We've got a black matted frame. We've got the black frame, black mat, and inside is the acrylic on paper. This is a one-of-a-kind original piece. You're not going to find it anywhere else. When I update the bidding, let's see who's bidding on this right here. When we go to our Penley, going to keep going. And then we also have our Pappy Van Winkle. And the bid on that, Aaron, if you want to give me a total on the update there, I believe we're at 4,000. What's our update on the Pappy here? 3,500. So certainly we got a bargain if there ever was one there on our Pappy. And going back to our Hilton Head, I'm updating it with you guys. If you want to participate, if you're at home, you're just tuned in, and you want to know how do I bid on these amazing items, and you don't have your link to participate, all you need to do is text AYA 2020. AYA, that stands for Atlanta Youth Academy 2020, to the number 76278. So if you don't have the link, or you're watching somewhere on the internet and you don't have the link, there's no excuse not to donate here tonight. AYA 2020 to 76278. And I think I've got an update on the Penley. It is now jumped up to $5,500. Certainly ought to be well over $10,000. Last year, we were all in the room together. We watched the Penley sell for $25,000. And now we're up to $6,000. I almost could start chanting at this rate if you guys keep bidding $6,000. If you want to put in your max bid, go ahead. You can increase that higher. If you want to bid $10,000 and just try to take it home right now, you can do so. And we also have our Pappy Van Winkle that is at $3,600. You've just been outbid. I'm trying to pull up the names here on our app so I can call that out, but I believe that's Glenn and Todd and Chris and Scotty. You guys are all kind of competing on our Pappy here. And remember, this is our 20-year Pappy Van Winkle bourbon. You're not going to find this in any store, and this is going to be the perfect centerpiece in your bar to really show off to your friends that what you have. And again, remember, you can refill this bottle time and time again, and nobody's going to know the difference. We won't tell. Again, Hilton Head. We have got $1,050. The next bid, I believe, will be $1,150 if I'm not mistaken. And we're going to keep these items open for just a few more moments. If you want to participate, $6,500, now $7,000. This is a beautiful Penley here. It's the only one we have like it tonight. It's at $6,500. Our Pappy's at $3,600. We got $1,050 on our Hilton Head Vacation. I'll tell you what, Savon, Aaron, if it's okay with you, let's leave these items open, and we can come back to them in a few minutes. We're not going to close them out. You guys take a look, keep bidding. I think we're well under the money on all of these items, but you're just getting used to it. You guys may be at home talking, having your parties, and not paying attention quite yet, but here's the deal. We've got the Penley. It's going to remain open for just a few more moments. The current bid is $6,500. Our Pappy Van Winkle is at $3,600, and the live, the week stay in Hilton Head is at $1,050. This is the only time you're going to be able to buy these items, and 100% of your donation go right back to AYA. We're going to keep them open. If there's more bidding coming in, we're going to announce that as our program goes on. I want to keep this moving forward in an auction-like manner. And just like that, we've got more bids coming in. Now, one thing I want to remind you is that the silent auction is going to remain open until 8 o'clock, okay? So we've got a lot of great items there. There are actually several dozen items with no bids on them. So we want to make sure we sell everything in our silent auction. So click on there. There's actually a link on the home screen that'll tell you all the items with no bids. We also have the 1 to 100 game. So earlier we talked about that. Somebody is going to win a brand new iPhone 12. All you have to do is choose any number that's left between 1 to 100. You donate that amount and you will win an iPhone 12. We have 13 spots left in our 1 to 100 game. So you can choose which dollar amount you want to go to, and you donate that amount, somebody's going to win an iPhone 12. The Pappy Van Winkle's at $3,800. Savon, when you guys tell me to close the live auction, we're going to do it. You want to keep it open for a few moments? I'll be glad to do that. And then we've also got the Hilton Head, which, guys, we're all going to have a reason to get away. And the greatest thing about this vacation is that you can go to the beach, you can go to Hilton Head and know that 100% of your donation, 100% of your vacation went to help fund the kids at AYA. It's just at $1,050. It's well under value. And right now, while the bidding remains open, we're going to move on to the real reason we're here tonight. I've got a great video that I want to share with you. You know, we've made great strides over the past 23 years here at AYA. We have overcome and adapted to the current climate that we're in, and this next video is going to show you how we've been able to adapt in 2020.
It isn't easy in the climate that we live in right now to stand very clear and very strongly on our principles and values as Christ-centered people, and to be able to do that and extend that reach into under-resourced communities brings a whole other layer of challenges. And I think what AYA has done well is welcome the voices of its community members into that. So it's not just an arm extending from outside into a community, but also embracing the voices who live here, who are serving this community, that know what the students need. That partnership is critical and valuable.
Where I grew up, there were so many opportunities, we would turn them down. And I had brothers and sisters in Christ 15 minutes down the road in Techwood Homes that were smart kids, that were bright kids, but they just didn't have opportunities. 1 John 3:16, where it basically says that if you have resources, if you have opportunities, and you hold back your hand, how can the love of Christ be in you? And that's kind of what I saw as my Christian call, that these kids have the same opportunity that I had growing up on the north side.
AYA is big on community. And for me, I'm being from Atlanta, and I know the community very well. And so for me, I definitely felt like being in a place where I can reach the community is important for me. Being here, I don't have to worry about those barriers of large classes. And so I can give the students what they truly deserve. And as a teacher, that's something that you aim to do. You know, every day you come to work, you want to do your job right. And so when it's working with students, you want to teach them right. And so we can definitely do that here at AYA.
I think that you can get a lot more done with students and build better relationships with them in small classes. And then to add on to that we're a Christian school, that just takes us a step above with building those relationships and pushing students not only academically, but towards the Lord.
I'm glad that I came here because I've been taught a lot of lessons, life lessons from in school and out of school. I've met a lot of friends, and my friends have also taught me a lot of things also.
It's like a home/family, so your kids will be welcomed here in anything that they do. And it's a support system, so every teacher, every faculty, staff member will support them and be able to help them along their journey to high school and college, just as they did for me.
Uniqueness of Atlanta Youth Academy is it starts when you walk through the door. You're greeted with warm faces and warm smiles. There's a wealth of love here, and you can feel that love when you come through the door.
People truly care about you, your family, your children. The way we have Grandparents' Day, they care about the grandparents. And it's just like a family, a community. We laugh together, we can sometimes cry together, but at the end of the day, we're all in it for the same goal, and that's the well-being of our child. At the end, you can look back and say the shaping and the molding of your child started at AYA.
AYA, for several years now, has been elevating communities that are often ignored. And the need for security in our communities of color, a need to be seen and heard, is so vital and so important. When our students come into this space, they know that they are affirmed, they know that they matter, and being able to do that in this setting and just cover that with the love of Christ, you know, is what we want to see happening, not just here, but across the country. And so for AYA to be modeling what that looks like, to be able to tell children, to be able to tell communities of color that their lives really do matter, And we mean it when we say that, and you can see that in the results from our graduates and how they're able then to leave these communities and accelerate and be immensely successful. It's because they've had voices say to them that I see you, you matter, and I'm going to give you the same access and resources that other communities have. See us, hear us, tell us that our lives matter, and AYA is doing that.
I was here for pre-K through 8th. I spent basically half of my life here. This is where I met all of my lifelong friends that I'm still in contact with. This is where I met mentors, people, everyone. This is home. AYA is home. I love it.
See us, hear us, tell us that our lives truly matter. For 23 years, that's what Atlanta Youth Academy has been doing. Our students have been loved and nurtured. They've been provided high expectations and the tools to reach those expectations. Outside the classroom, they've been given opportunities to job shadow, to visit corporations throughout Atlanta, and our middle school students annually get to visit college campuses throughout our country. Our students have been taught that true leadership involves service to others, and they've learned to use their voices to connect faith and justice. This foundation of faith, academic excellence, and leadership has led to remarkable success. 100% of our former graduates have gone on to complete high school, and 98% have gone on to college. And our alumni are thriving. They are Fulbright and Gates scholars. They are entrepreneurs. They are teachers. And they are even NASA engineers. At the start of 2020, AYA was soaring. We were so excited to be getting ready to open a beautiful new campus. And then the horrible twin pandemics of COVID-19 and racial injustice exploded across our country and were magnified in our school community. Our students and teachers lost loved ones. Our median family income dropped to less than $18,000 a year, and our entire community was traumatized. It would have been easy and natural to give in to that kind of pain, but with faith and hard work, AYA overcame. Our students were resilient already, and they learned to overcome the digital divide. Our faculty worked countless hours to provide really excellent virtual education and to provide such needed emotional support to each other and to our students. And when the time was finally right, our administration, our faculty, and our families worked tirelessly to finally open safely our campus. AYA has overcome so much in 2020, and we fully recognize that there are still great challenges ahead of us. But I promise you this, we will stay strong in our faith and we will keep fighting. However, we really need your help and we need you to join us. To put it simply, we cannot fully fund this school year without the help of all of you who are watching tonight. In the next few minutes, a donation that you make of any size is going to help provide scholarships for our students, faculty salaries, computer technology, college tours, and so much more. An investment in Atlanta Youth Academy is an investment in transforming and empowering a child's future. And I guarantee you, you are not going to get a better return for your investment. We hope that you'll want to join us in helping to open the door for our students to a more equitable and just world, because they are prepared and ready to take a seat at that table. So please dig deeply and give even more generously than you thought was possible. Together, let's tell our students, we see you, we hear you, your lives truly matter. Thank you, and God bless you all.
I am so honored to be back with the AYA community for my second year. And despite social distancing, the work we do here at this school does not stop. Now, Savon, in years past, we've done this next portion, and we've always started at $2,500, where anybody can donate in any level that's meaningful to you. But we've always started at $2,500. Tonight, I think there's a special buzz in the air. I think we possibly could maybe get someone out there that may want to donate just a little bit more. So go to your GiveSmart page, click the link, and on the home page, this is where you need to be for this portion. This is the most important thing we're going to do all night. We're going to give each of you at home an opportunity to donate at a level that's meaningful to you. So go to the home page and you're going to see different donation levels of where you can participate. But if there's a certain level you'd like to start at, now is the chance for you to do that. Savon, I think you've got something special you want to share with us.
I am so excited to tell you all that we got a call from a couple that have been great friends of AYA's for years, and they've recognized the need is even greater this year. And so thank you so much to McKittrick and Meredith Simmons. They have made a $5,000 donation to our Fund a Need, and get this, Jay, they have offered to match if another person will make $5,000, they will match it. So your donation, if anyone is able to do it, will actually give us $10,000.
And so it's amazing. So they've donated $5,000. They've essentially issued a challenge to somebody else out there in our community. If they'll just donate $5,000, they'll donate another $5,000. It's a matching gift. That is unbelievable.
Which that combination of those donations would take care of a scholarship for a student for a full year, which would be amazing.
We have to underwrite $15,000 per student to provide education here at AYA. So on your home screen, it looks just like this. You can choose any dollar amount you want to. We have a $5,000 donation. We hope somebody out there feels the need to donate just a little bit more than what we've got pre-entered at $2,500. Aaron, that is amazing. Savon, if you ask, check this out. I'll let you do the honors.
Wow. Thank you so much. We've just gotten everyone out there. Since we can't be in the room to thank you, just know from my heart, our heart, John and Susan Hamilton have made a $5,000 donation.
And so we get our match.
Has magnified it. Thank you.
So just like that.
So much, John and Susan.
$15,000 just like that. Now, does anybody else, we don't have another matching gift, but does anybody else want to donate $5,000? This is your chance to help us out here tonight. Another $5,000 donation. All you have to do is choose that dollar amount and enter it in. Aaron, unbelievable. Well, we can't say their name. It says anonymous, but check that out.
No, well, they want to remain anonymous, but they've put that there. You know who you are, and we know who you are, and I just got to tell you, Jay, this person is a philanthropic leader in our community, and thank you so much. So that, thank you.
So I've got some more good news. We've got one more. How about that?
Thank you so much. Lori and Frank Bishop have just donated $5,000 to our school. Long time friends too. So thank you.
I don't know how well my math is, but I think we're up to $25,000 here in our paddle raise. Now, you can donate any dollar amount you want to. Just go to the home page and select that. It'll charge your credit card here at the end of the night. And we hope there would be a few people that would want to donate more than $2,500. And with that being said, we've got one more. We've got Allison and Erwin Reed. They've just donated $3,500. That's unbelievable. We thank you so very much. Savon, they keep coming in.
Thank you, Allison. Thank you, Erwin, again. just so amazing to all of you, and everyone who understands the work that's being done here and the difference this money will make. So Aaron keeps handing us slips.
Oh, Aaron, just keep this coming. We've got a very small staff here in our kindergarten studio, but Savon, I've got another $5,000 donation.
This is Greg and Lee Kirshner, who are also, I remember the first year they came, and they have given their heart and been sponsors, and thank you so much, Greg and Lee.
Every dollar is a meaningful, it creates, it does so much for our school. It's unbelievable, but every dollar means so much to us. And I've got quite a few donations here. Aaron, as quickly as you write them, I can't keep up with it, but listen to this, another $5,000 donation. We're getting so many up here. I want to acknowledge everybody, but listen, if you're at home, don't stop. We're going to take any denomination of dollar amounts that you want to give, anywhere between $500, $2,500, or any custom amount, but you've got another $5,000 donation.
John and Lisa Dolan, thank you so much. Again, I recognize these names. I've been doing this auction and seeing your names, your donations in different levels. Art lovers too, and thank you, thank you, thank you.
This is so much fun. You know, it doesn't beat being in the room with all of you, but it's still pretty fun. I feel like we can see you, but the energy is in the room here tonight. I've got so many $2,500 donations. I do not want to rush through them. I want to thank everyone, and of all these names we're getting ready to call out, I want to thank them all. But Savant, Lee, and Sunny Burrows, a $2,500 donation. I've got a few. I've got another anonymous donation of $2,500. Miss Tanya Washington, bless you so much. That's $2,500 more dollars. That is remarkable.
Thank you, Tanya, a mentor, a friend, has done so much for AYA. Lee and Sunny Burrows, I just got to say, Lee co-chaired this campaign to build this campus. Lee and Sunny did with, and have been there from the start in every way, and were also major sponsors this year as well. And their daughter is a teacher here now, so they have given from their family and their heart, right? So
Savant, you've chaired this event.
They just did, Lee and Sunny, they're just telling me, just went and did 5,000. Oh my gosh,
this is unbelievable. Now,
I can't even thank all of you. And at any level, right, your $25, I'm gonna say, makes a difference here and for our kids. And we'll talk about it all, but I'm so grateful. We are so grateful. So
Savant, we're
for
thrilled.
joining
You've chaired
in.
this event for 17 years. This is our first virtual event.
Yeah.
So far, it feels pretty successful. Let me tell you about some more of these $5,000 donations. This is awesome. Another anonymous. We can't thank them, but they know who they are.
Yeah, thank you, thank you, thank you. These, as we call out your names, and if we can't, you know that we're calling them out in our heart. And so we are so
I want to tell you
grateful.
about Roger Campbell. He's just donated at home. He's donated. He's with us here tonight. Roger Campbell has donated $2,500. Ron and Melody, they have both donated $2,500. They're at home watching us.
Ron and Melody DeMonico are at my house, and I can't see it, have donated. And have, again, 17 years of the auction. They have been there, I know, for every 17 years and been huge, huge support.
Elizabeth, thank you. This is so much fun. I'm getting so many little Post-it notes here. I want to tell you about Cooper and Cindy, as well as Lee Burrows. Both of them have donated $2,500. Cooper and Cindy and Lee Burrows. Right. Together, that's another $5,000. It goes right back to AYA.
Cooper and Cindy Mills, again, longtime friends. And if you all haven't seen the beautiful Christmas tree that is on the silent auction, because Cindy Mills does amazing Christmas trees. So instead of, in addition to being amazingly generous, couples. They have always donate beautiful things to our auctions.
And
so
real quickly, Savon, if you're at home watching and you want to know how do I donate, how do I get in on all this fun, the live auction, the silent auction, that's all still open. So there's hundreds of items you can participate on. Right now, we are just accepting donations out of the goodness of your hearts at home. If you don't have that link, again, probably like the 17th time it feels like, AYA 2020. Text AYA 2020 to 76278 while the donations keep coming in. Vesta and David Jones at $2,500.
Thank you, Vesta.
Doug Weston at $2,500.
Vesta and David are hosting as well, and Vesta's been a long-time volunteer here and just a great friend to the school, and thank you so much.
I've got Anisha and Dwayne, and keep going. I've got so many.
I'm
going to load you up there. You keep going. There's so many coming in.
I'm going to thank y'all because I can't not. I want to so much. So Ron and Deborah Lenderman, again, Ron, former board member, former teacher here, just again, the heart, and I know that in particular, a huge donor for our College and Civil Rights Tour. Ron has been on that tour. He knows how much it means and how life-changing it's been to our students. And so thank you so much. Doug Weston, $2,500. And again, we could not have been blessed with a better friend for this school. For all the Weston family has done. When you get to come and see our campus, when we can finally be fully open and you can see this beautiful building, you will see Weston Hall, and thank you so much to them. And Anisha and Dwayne Ellis, just wonderful people. Dwayne is on the board with us. And Anisha is my partner, and they are great mentors for our students. Our kids, we always say, can't be what they can't see, and these are folks that for all of you, so grateful to all of you, and I'm
Hey, Savon, we're going to have to run to Office Depot and get more Post-it notes because we've got so many coming. But we have got another anonymous donation of $1,000. Tell everybody just how far we can stretch $1,000 here at AYA.
So we talked about all of the things that this money is going for, right? So our students, the cost normally $15,000 a year, of which we have to raise 90% of that. Our families contribute, right? Every family who is here at this school contributes a percentage of their income. And we talked about how much that income dropped, and they're still contributing. And so the money that you're giving makes a huge difference. That $1,000 is going towards paying our teachers' salaries, those dedicated, wonderful teachers who day in and day out and at night are putting in all of this time to do it right and to take care of our students in both emotionally as well as academically. And so I know folks out there are teachers and appreciate teachers and know what a difference they make, and our teachers are doing it all. So this money is going for salaries, it's going for computers and virtual technology that we've needed because of COVID, that we've needed even more. It's going for the college tours. It is covering everything. This classroom, this kindergarten studio that we're in.
This is a beautiful, beautiful campus, and I've got quite a few $1,000 donations. Here's the first one that's going to lead us off. He's at home watching. Keith Harris, $1,000.
Thank you, Keith, so much. Keith is a long time, again, friend of the school, a wonderful, wonderful man and a donor too of many art pieces and sculptures he arranges for us, and thank you. I am now going to have trouble keeping up with all of these, so I'm going to try. I know we have to move things along. I'm going to call out names and say thank you to folks. Billy Van Eaton, thank you so much for this $1,000. Jim Ginter, thank you so much for the $1,000. Avis Revier, Reaver, thank you so much for the $1,000. And
Savon, we will actually stay here all night as long as they
Okay.
keep donating. We got
Yeah,
no
I
problem
will.
at all. You'll stay here.
I
I've got nowhere to
totally
be.
will.
Listen, I want to tell you this. You can donate any dollar amount that you want to. And Kim and Robert Daugherty, is that right?
Yes.
$2,500.
Kim and Robert Dougherty, thank you so much. $2,500. Again, longtime friends. Kim is on the board and of the school, and they have done so much. And they bought the beautiful Penley last year. So they're the ones that, if y'all are interested in this Penley,
it's not too late to participate. Here is a list of $500 donors that we have this year.
Okay. Thank you so much, Melinda Bonds, Tony Mills, Bryant Coates. I can't keep up. Molly and Heath Milligan, thank you so much. Khaki and Mike Bear, thank you so much. Randy Williams, Nancy and Chip McDonald. Thank you all so very much. We're taking donations at all
any level. You just go to the homepage. You have 50, 100, 250, 1,000, 2,500. If there's a number you have in mind, if you have your anniversary or your birth year, you can choose whatever date you'd like, 1950, 2100. We don't have to stay in any kind of increment. Just choose whatever dollar amount you want to. Just go to the homepage and you can pick whatever dollar amount you'd like to donate, $50, $100. And ladies and gentlemen, I want to tell you, there's so many more opportunities to donate. We're going to get Aaron and Elizabeth are going to get us another roll of Post-it notes, but our silent auction, it's going to remain open till 8 o'clock tonight. And there you go. You know him?
No, I'm not going to call out, but thank you for an anonymous donation.
That's right. So there's so many opportunities to donate. We're going to let them catch up and get us some more Post-it notes to put together. And I want to tell you about our live auction item. If you've donated and you want to donate some more, if you want to take something cool home, this is your chance here, because these next three items, we're going to close them during this program. And I want to go back to our Penley that we've got this with the Statue of Liberty. Now that's a custom, one-of-a-kind acrylic on paper Penley, and the current bid is at $7,000. If you want to take this home, you've got to be the next bid at $7,500. Last year, Savon, you know that we sold our Penley for $25,000. This one is equally as remarkable. Right now, Bill Nell, you are the winning bidder. Now, David Taylor, you have been with us so many times. You've bid on just about every item we've got here. But David, you have been outbid at $6,500. Bill, you're at $7,000. Greg, you've also been outbid. We've just got $7,500. So, Bill, guess what? You're now in second place, and I don't think that's where you want to be. So jump back in at $8,000. If you give $8,000, this is your chance to buy the item. David, Tyler, you're back in. Bill, you're out. Now, Bill, you got to get back in. We're at $7,500. You want to raise that to $8,000. This is it. We are only going to have one of these Statue of Liberties that we're going to be able to sell here today. It's an absolute gorgeous, one-of-a-kind, acrylic on paper, $7,500. And David, you're the winning bidder. I don't want to say sold. I want to give you a few more minutes, but we're going to sell these items. We're going to keep going into our paddle raise and fund to need donations. But if you want to buy a one-of-a-kind Penley that they're going to ooh and ah over when they come in your house, in your office, this is the one that you want to buy. Now, we also have our really sharp bottle. This is just a beautiful bottle of Pappy Van Winkle Reserve. Now, I want to tell you who all's been donating and who's been participating in the bidding. The one thing I want to remind you is only one bottle. There's only going to be one winner. We don't have multiples of these. But Lisa Dolan, you have been with us since about $3,000. You have just been outbid. You were in at $5,600 on our 20-year Pappy Van Winkle. But Brian Dietz, you're in at $6,000. So if you guys want to take this bottle home and put it on your shelf, you just got to be the next bid. The next bid would come in at $6,100. I truly believe we should be at $8,000. And Savon, you know what? I think we're going to add something to this. Take this bottle, and here's what we're going to do. The winning bidder, if we can get this up there a little bit more, let's add just another bottle of Weller to it. How about that as well? We're going to add that to it. So if you're the winning bidder, you're not going to get a bottle of Pappy. You're going to get an awesome bottle of Weller, which you're not going to find this anywhere. You bourbon drinkers, you know how special this stuff is. So Lisa, Glenn, Chris, and Scotty, any of you folks at home that like to, well, if you like to partake this is for you. We've got 2 bottles here. Savon, you can hold them both there. But these are going to be sold in this program. So I want to see a few more bids come in. We're going to wait and see if anybody wants to outbid Brian Dietz, but we've gave you some incentive there. We're at $6,000. The next bid be $6,100. There's no reason not to donate just a little bit more. Our last and final live auction item is our Hilton Head Vacation. Betsy James, thank you so much. I know you're looking forward to going on a vacation. You need it. We all need it. But Betsy, you've been outbid. Greg Kirshner, you have been outbid. Michael Jordan Ray at $2,100. You were just the high bidder, but now Greg, you're back in at $2,200. The next bid would be $2,300 if you want to participate. We're going to let this go for about 1 more minute here, okay? So Greg Kirshner, you're at 22. You're winning. If you want to be $2,300 on our Hilton Head Vacation, we're going to start the clock. Now we're on just a little bit of a delay here, so don't wait to the last minute to get your donations in. We've got a Hilton Head Vacation. The current bid is $2,200. Our Pappy Van Winkle. Ladies and gentlemen, this bottle should be closer to $8,000. We're at $6,000 on our Pappy, and we're going to give you a bottle of Weller just because we want to say thank you to who's participating here. But we've got $6,000, and on our Penley, let's see who the winning bidder is here. I'm going to refresh the screen. We're at $7,500. The next bid would be $8,000. David, you're still the winning bidder. All right, we're going to give you about 30 more seconds before we close down. Ladies and gentlemen, these are the only items that we're going to have that are closing now. The silent auction is going to remain open until 8 o'clock. We've got Hilton Head, Pappy Van Winkle, and our big, beautiful Penley. So jump in. No bids have come in. Thank you, Aaron. And our 1-to-100 game, number 94. So that game is really, really cool. We've got 100 chances to win an iPhone 12, and we have the number 94. So somebody needs to jump on and donate $94, and that game will have raised $5,050, and somebody is going to win a brand new iPhone 12. All right, guys, we're going to close it down. Does anybody else want to jump in? We've got $7,500 on our Penley. We're going to close the bidding. This is it. This is your chance to donate. Do you want to take this home? Now's the time. There'll be no second chances. And we've got a bottle of Weller and a bottle of Pappy. It's only at $6,000. Somebody needs to bid one more time. I think there's a little more money out there. And truth be told, I think Lisa, Patrick, all of you guys, just maybe $100 more, $200 more. I think Brian will give it if you just bid against them. I'm not worried. I think you will. He loves his bourbon. And our Pappy is almost going to be declared sold. Savon, this is it. Hilton Head, we're at $2,200. $2,300 is it. We're going to close it down right now. If you want to jump in, you want to be a sniper, this is your chance. Once we close it, it's over. There'll be nobody that can jump in and get a bid at the last second. All through, all done. You want to say the magic words?
I think our live auction is closed.
Closed, there we go.
Thank you so much to the winners of those items. We are so, so grateful.
All right. We're going to draw for our 1-to-100 game, if that's okay.
Did
you
we
got those?
sell that last number or
All right,
not
tell you
yet?
what,
Well,
94. 94. Somebody get on there and
okay.
buy 94. Oh, Savant, let's talk about this. There's your total right there in the paddle race, correct? Yeah.
We,
It's
it is still going. So we're gonna, I can't believe this number, and they're telling me they don't want me to announce it yet because people are still making donations to our Fund a Need. So this number is amazing, and I'm gonna wait until after they want me to wait until Jay does this
drawing for the iPhone.
Drawing for the Apple iPhone, and then they're gonna give us an updated number. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, and.
All right, you know what? We got to draw for the iPhone. We're still taking donations. Again, you can donate at any level that you'd like to. Go to the homepage, choose any number, $50, $100. We want to respect your time and let you guys get to your parties and have fun and go on to whatever you have else planned tonight. But right here are the 100 people that participated in the 1-to-100 game. Now, what's amazing is not one person had to donate over $100, but collectively, we raised over $5,000 for AYA, and somebody here is going to win an iPhone 12. So let's shake it up just a little bit. Savon, you draw, you announce the winner.
So It is number 81, Steve Ty. So congratulations, Steve.
Got you
You
an iPhone
donated
12.
$81, which was great for us, and you just won an iPhone 12. So thank you so much.
Okay, so
Now,
you got a new total, but it's going to go up. And you know what? I think we can do a little bit better than that, but you can announce it and tell them where we're at.
so we have just, in these last few minutes, raised $82,000 for our Fund a Need, and that is an unbelievable, unbelievable number. Thank you all. What this will do for our school is just, I can't put in words enough, but to say thank you. They keep telling me the number keeps going up. We're so, so grateful for everyone in any way that you participated, and thank you. God bless you all.
Hey, we've got one last, we want to welcome in the boss here, let him say a few words, and we thank you so much for everything. You want to pick up your items next week, okay? It's very, very important, starting on Wednesday. Now, what I want to tell you, if you were not able to buy anything in the live auction, we still have some really cool items in our silent auction. In fact, I don't know if you see it on the screen over here, we've got this beautiful, I tell you, I think this is absolutely remarkable, this one-of-a-kind Penley. It's another acrylic on paper, and obviously it's the United States flag that you could put on your wall, wear proudly, put that anywhere in your office. So that is item number, I think it's 500 in the silent auction, so anybody could buy that. That's going to remain open for a few more minutes. We've still got lots of wine. We've got some golf outing and packages, so we're going to see that total increase throughout the night. The silent auction is going to end at 8 o'clock, and you want to pick up your items next week here on campus. Just find Aaron or Elizabeth, and they'll get you your items. But thank you again, and don't feel bad. You can keep donating if you'd like to donate a few more times.
It'd be easy to say I'm exhausted after all of this activity tonight, but I'm really just charged up. So much going on. To Cooper, to Jay, to Savon, to the staff, to the volunteers, and to all of you for bidding live, for bidding on the Fund a Need, to raising your hand and saying, I'm here to help. For the next hour, you'll be able to bid on these silent items. I hope you'll bid. I hope you'll outbid yourself. I hope you'll push each other wherever you are in these 70-plus homes across Atlanta and across the country. The ability to support us just outright is also available on the site and certainly doesn't end tonight. We need your help. We have to raise about 90 cents on every dollar that we spend. Every family here pays tuition. It's an incredible partnership, but one that you've come along with us for. I want to say thank you, but no one can say thank you better than the students whose lives you're changing.
Thank you. 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 Thank you.
Bless you, and have a wonderful rest of your evening.